Hello everybody, Miles Kessler here. Nice to see you again for this Facebook Live. This is going to be a short one today, and actually I'm doing this Facebook Live. It's going to be a short teaching about meditation and embodiment, or embodiment and meditation. And it's going to be specifically on the topic of movement and stillness. Sei Todo. It's a Japanese saying. It's out of Zen. It's out of the movement tradition. Sei means stillness. Do means movement. So movement and stillness. In movement, there is stillness, and in stillness, there is movement. Now, if you're just doing regular kind of physical sports kind of kinesthetic movement, you may not get so much the stillness part of it. But if your movement has a contemplative, if your movement has a concentration element to it, where it demands that you focus, or if it even has a contemplative element to it, like in some martial arts or Kyudo or some of the dos, the higher paths of practice, then you'll totally get this Sei Todo, that there's movement and stillness and movement. And as a way to kind of understand the meaning of this, I'm going to do a little exercise with you, and I want to invite you guys to join me for this exercise. It's going to be a very short meditation, 30-minute meditation on, let me just move something here, a 30-minute meditation on movement and stillness, and I'm going to be using my little friend, the turtle. Okay, now this is a turtle that I bring into my Aikido kids classes. And when, with kids in Aikido classes, you can imagine kids, it's difficult to get them to kind of stop and focus. They're just moving because they got all this energy and they're running around and they love the dojo space. And so as a way to kind of teach them mindfulness, teach them meditation, I have them do the practice of trying to stop the turtle. And this turtle, you can see, is very difficult to stop because he's got little legs are wiggling, he's got a head that's wiggling, he's got tails that are wiggling. So I want to invite you to join me for a 30-second, very short. I'm going to set my timer here. See? My timer set up. It's going to be a very short 30-second meditation on stopping the turtle. Okay? So, I'm going to focus. I'm going to concentrate. I'm going to try to stop the turtle. But I'm going to ask you to join me. I need you to stop whatever you're doing. Focus. Be with me. It's only 30 seconds. And see if you can stop your movement. Stop everything internally and externally as we stop the turtle together for the next 30 seconds. You ready? Timer set. And begin. You have to really focus and concentrate. You can see that tail is wiggling like hell, and those legs are shaking. I managed to calm down the head, so let's see if I can get the whole thing to stop. I'll go a few more seconds past the alarm. And time up. I can't even stop my timer. Wow, I couldn't stop the turtle. Imagine that. Because the turtle is unstoppable. If I put it down on a flat surface, it will stop, eventually, if it's not shaking, if the ground's not shaking. But as long as it's connected to me and my human body, physical body, that you and I were all born into having a physical body, there is always going to be movement. And when you are born into a physical body, there is always movement. Sei Todo, half of the equation. The movement is there. But what stops is your attention. What stops is your focus. What stops is your concentration. So movement and stillness are actually two sides of the same coin. Movement is always changing. There is a universal truth for everything, everyone, every being that is born into a physical body, that is born into a physical form. That's you and that's me. Because we're born into a physical body, we move. And in fact, we might stop, we might rest, we might take a break, we might go to sleep at night. But the fact is, even when we stop, physically, there's movement because there's a universal law. A universal principle of change is always conditioning our existence. Universal law of change, of impermanence. Things are changing. Nothing stays fixed. Nothing stays the same. All times, all places, and all circumstances. Everything that has a physical form that moves will move. It won't stop. Turtle mostly stops, but there's always something that's moving. So what's the stopping? So what's stopping with you? When I invited you to join me in that short meditation, what stopped? The mind, your intention, your attention, your focus, your awareness, and your presence kind of localized into this moment, to this time, to this space, and in the midst of all the movement, in the midst of the movement of the turtle, you stopped. There was always movement, and there was always stillness. Say todo. Where there is stillness, there will be movement. And where there is movement, there is stillness. Now, meditators get this because when you go into the deepest, deepest state of meditation, peeling away all the layers of the onion, the ego dissolves and dissolves and dissolves and dissolves. Even when you drop into pure consciousness, at the center of pure consciousness, a non-local center of pure consciousness, there's a stillness. There is a one point that is non-local. Consciousness itself is like the ocean. It's always moving. But when you go to the deep, 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 deep depths of the ocean, it is very still. And those two events, stillness and movement, are happening at the same time always. Stillness, my physical body is going to be moving. I'm 55 years old. 55 years ago, it started to move. Before that, there was no body. There was no Miles. There was no movement. For the last 55 years, it has nonstop been moving. And it will continue, hopefully for another 55 years, we'll see. But it will continue to move. But my stillness, the deepest, deepest part of who I am, the deepest part of my consciousness, the part that's so deep that it's not personal consciousness, but it's universal consciousness, was always already present. It never moved. It never went away. It never came back. It never disappeared. It is forever and always present here and now and forever and always. That's the stillness part. The movement is the fact that you and I are born into a physical body. And that's the beauty. When these two come together in union, where physicality meets emptiness, where the personality meets universality, then we have the richness and the juiciness of life. And just like there's an old mythological story out of philosophy about the earth that was flat. And somebody, they would say, no, the earth is flat, the earth is flat. And then some smart, clever person thought, well, if the earth is flat and it's kind of out there floating in space, it's got to be resting on something. The earth, this is back in the day before we realized the earth was round, they thought, well, the earth is flat, but it's resting on something. What is it resting on? Well, the answer came back, it's resting on a turtle, a giant cosmic turtle that the earth is resting on. And that kind of satisfied the mind for a moment. But then rationality says, but wait a second, if the earth is resting on a gigantic cosmic turtle, then what's that turtle resting on? And the answer came back, well, it's resting on another turtle. It's a turtle on the earth. The earth is on a turtle on a turtle. And then the question came back, but what's that turtle resting on? And the answer, this beautiful, beautiful answer is that it's turtles all the way down. It's turtles all the way down. It's turtles all the way down. As long as you're born in a physical form, there will be stillness and there will be movement. And that stillness and movement is turtles all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. So all of our embodiment practitioners, whether it's Aikido or dance or Nia or architecture of movement or yoga or some type of physical therapy or trauma recovery or whatever it is, if you're using the body, it's turtles all the way down. You're going to your meditation will take you deeper and deeper and deeper into emptiness, an experience beyond the body, but also take you an experience where the beyond is actually in the body, and will go deeper and deeper and deeper. And stillness and movement, quite literally, is turtles all the way down. And meditation will only benefit your embodiment practice because you'll go deeper into the sense of what movement is at its source. You'll go into a deeper sense of what stillness is as the source. And at that point, at that interface, you begin to you begin to realize that movement is an act of creativity that arises as an inspiration, as a creative moment that comes out of emptiness, manifests into the world, and then returns back to emptiness. Where there is stillness, there is movement. Where there is movement, there is stillness, forever and always. Turtles all the way up, turtles all the way down. Thanks for joining. I hope that the momentary turtle meditation was good for you, and I encourage you to take that into your daily life. It's such a simple meditation. Connect with the stillness in the midst of movement. When you find yourself in stillness, connect with the movement as an expression of stillness. And that's my short Facebook Live video teaching on embodied meditation, Se Todo, stillness and movement. Have a great day, everybody.